Throwing garbage is a work we need to do in everyday life. Do you know throwing garbage might cause you violate the law of Chicago and might be fined by the government? I believe that everyone should participate into the garbage recycling event. It's a social justice issue because many people devote themselves to clean and report Chicago environment. However, many unproductive behavior of citizens will influence or disrupt their efforts. Many company and middle-class people are using the natural resource that belongs to every citizen. It's unfair for the people who do not create unnecessary waste. I would like to suggest people in Chicago to protect environment by garbage classification. It's simple behavior that will help in Chicago to have better natural resource and environment. Firstly, as the document of City of Chicago, there are many pollution needs to stop in Chicago area. We cannot see any waste or dirty except the subway, but in our local area, there are tons of garbage need to purify. Chicago Department of Street and Sanitation finalized the implementation of efficient citywide garbage collection system in 2013. It collects garbage from approximately 600,000 households in Chicago. It's important to learn the basics of recycling so that the waste that does end up in landfill can be disposed of properly. Plastic materials, paper, and certain types of glass can be recycled at your local recycle center. If you take the time to send those items to recyclable location, the items can be reused and returned to consumer. It won't end up as trash or hurting the environment. If recyclable are placed into ground, they can potentially contain the surrounding soil. The chemical material can leach into the soil and cause contamination that can reach plant and animal life, as well as water resource. Newspaper or paper that contains ink can be toxic in soil as well. Moreover, it will also cause air contamination. When disposing the garbage that contains harmful chemical, such as acid or oil, it's important that it's disposed of in improved center. Paper, plastic, or other materials that are burned can contaminate the air when they are burned. Over time, the chemicals can build up in ozone layer. Garbage that disposed improperly can be released to methane gas. According to Energy Information Administration, these gases are greenhouse gas and can destroy the Earth's ozone layer and contribute to significant climate change or global warming. Furthermore, the behavior of garbage classification is called natural issue. Tossing everyday items into trash can seem like second nature to many people. But if you implemented recycling techniques into your lifestyle, you can take a positive step toward helping the environment. Learning Oak knows that in US alone, over 230 million tons of trash is produced each year. Less than 25% of waste is recycled and set end up in landfills. Improperly garbage disposed isn't just an eyesore, it poses serious threat to nature. Without garbage classification, we cannot exact value that's supposed to exact from the recycled waste. Recycling helps protect the environment. Firstly, recycling reduces needs of extraction, refining, the processing raw materials. All of those creations will substance into air or water pollution. Secondly, as recycling as a recycling model, it saves energy. It also reduces in greenhouse gas emission, which helps tackle the climate change as we mentioned above. Thirdly, recycling reduces incineration. When we recycle, recyclable materials are reprocessed into new products, and as a result of amount of rubbish, it will send into incineration, reducing. Upon the behavior will also of course the price level and the maintenance increase. The cost of recycled materials is increasing, so the company need to pay more money to buy the primary products. Then, because we cost more in the garbage classification, the company will be asked more fee to product goods. So why people who do garbage classification well also need to suffer the increasing of price level? It shows that social resource is invisible used by the people who create more waste. It increases economic security by tapping a demonstrate resource of materials. So prevents pollution by reducing fee and the need to collect will become a new raw material that save energy. Suppose American manufacturing company will convert more valuable resource that helps create jobs, and the recycling manufacturing will increase more salary to those people in the United States. Then housing policy of Chicago is requirement. Residential garbage produced from 600,000 households in single-family home or apartment built of 4 units or less. Chicago collects approximately 1.1 million tons of residential garbage and recycle annually. Pickups were weekly, but the average number of living units collected daily by each garbage truck has been increased, in part due to creation of a night shuttle program. Previously, the garbage trucks need to leave their lanes in time to dump their loads and return to their assigned yard by the end of each shift. Then I want to introduce another way to protect our environment. It's scrap garbage collection, and this is a popular collection in North Chicago area. Chicago Department of Street and Sanitation finalized the implementation of efficient citywide grant garbage collection system in 2013. The reason why this is a useful citizens mass to garbage classification because it reduces its average daily refuse collection trucks deployment near 360 trucks of garbage. This system widely used by manipulate the private refuse harmful. Change collection route from non-linear wide graphic to system or route brought by Main Street and the natural boundaries. Finally, the reason why I claim the garbage recycling and garbage classification is a social justice problem is that people hard to recognize the damage that caused by garbage. In my life, I hardly took classification the garbage instead of throwing all the stuff in one garbage bag and throw them into garbage room. It's a hard way to collect everyone to follow the rule of garbage classification. Don't you feel it's unfair for the people who doing the garbage classification well compared to the people who do not do it? There are many of people who like to eat half of a meal and throw them away. Do they really think of that their behavior is wasting the social resource? Even though someone said that I paid my meal, so I can throw it by my willing. But do they really think about that the half meal that they left will cause more social labor to deal with them. So it's important to limit those waste. Maybe government should ask more tax for people who create more garbage every day. Then, I strongly advise students or teenagers to protect our environments with two suggestions. One is doing every classification in throwing garbage and utilize all mechanics without wasting. The other one is using the grass system in Chicago to protect the environment. And this message, thank you.